You know what I love about taking videos with your phone is that the moment something happens that forces the video to stop, you can't add on to that video. Because I just had a couple minute long video that I was going to put up, and I got a phone call, and I didn't even answer the phone call. I hit the hang up button, but it automatically stopped. And I had such a good flow going. You know, when you start talking about something you really enjoy and you just, yeah. Which is a bummer because it is definitely going to sound worse saying it now. So, hi, Shadow Wolf here, guys. And today we're going to be talking about keeping your cool in a survival situation. Now, real quick, some of you may be wondering what the heck about the last video, cleaning toy box. Where's those videos? Well, I actually have a couple of those videos. It's just a matter of editing them down, which you guys know I suck at. I've been busy with the computer lately, putting in for hunts, doing a little bit of research, so I haven't really been able to devote time to editing. That should be changing now that it's getting warmer. Should. But I actually have a lot of those videos ready. Almost every handgun that I own, small toy that I own, is going to have a video. So, those are kind of in the works still. Now, one of the most important, back to the main topic, one of the most important things you guys can do in any sort of survival situation. Now, I say survival, that could be anything from you're lost in the woods or at sea, you're stuck in the mall, you're stuck in traffic, there's a robbery going on, you're in fear of losing your job at work, there's confrontations, there's a fight, there's anything can be considered survival. It just depends on the instance that it's happening. So mine isn't. But keeping your cool is a very important thing, because if you don't keep your cool, you could freak out, you could get lost, you could get hurt, you could lose your job, you could do a number of things. So I'm going to go over a quick story and tell you guys why it's important that you keep your cool. I'm not going to say where I work. I'm not going to say who it is. But just got home from work. And those of you guys who have watched the videos, I've been working there quite a while. I don't know if I've ever said the name of the place or not, but I've been working there 3 years and some change now. And I enjoy it, I really do. And the other member of this confrontation, he's been working there 4 or 5 years. So he's been there longer, but in all honesty, I would truthfully say not only have I worked more, but I've done more. Now, well, how does that work out? Well, you can go to work and then not do anything for 5-10 hours. Or you can go to work every Friday and Saturday for overtime. And if no one's there, you can just screw around. It's amazing what you can get away with, right? But let's start off at the beginning here. This happens in politics. This happens in outer space. This happens in a high school. Whenever there's a vacuum of power, stuff fills. Everything rushes to fill it. School bully moves, and all of a sudden there's 10 little bullies. The president explodes, and now you got martial law. There's a vacuum. Whenever something gets suddenly pulled from normality, there's people rushing or objects rushing to fill that void. Now, a couple weeks ago, one of the guys in my area of the shop got let go due to stuff I'm not going to talk about. And I've had quite a few confrontations with this man, but I've never been even the slightest bit disturbed by any of them. He's been there for years. He was one of the favorites, if not the favorite guy in the shop. But I never was worried about anything, which I'm not worried right now, actually. But he was trying to find a good spot to... Okay. Sorry I'm bouncing the camera around so much. But he was the little leader, right? Or a little leader. Well, he got let go. And all of a sudden, there's a new spot for a leader. And one of his little toadies decided he wanted that spot. So for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, he has been hounding everybody about every little thing. You're doing this wrong. Why'd you hide this? What are these doing over here? I can do that better. Now I take it in stride. I don't like... I've dealt with him a lot. I don't like him, but I don't dislike him. He was one of those people you say hi to and you say bye to. Sometimes you're like, gosh, I wonder why he does this, or hey, that was pretty smart, but never, oh, I hate him, or oh, I really like him. Well, he's finally pushed me a little over it. So a while ago, he complained to another coworker of ours about how I was hiding parts that he needed to do. Now, to this moment, I have no idea what he was talking about. Parts got moved around during cleanup and they got misplaced. Simple as that. Why would I go out of my way to intentionally hide parts from someone who needs to do them? That's stupid. Do I want to lose my job? Do I want to lose, potential overtime pay? Do I want to lose potential bonuses because I'm screwing around and hiding people's stuff? What am I, 5? I mean, I act 5 with you guys because, this isn't my job. This is a fun hobby. I enjoy doing other things, but at my job, I rarely truly dick around. There's a couple times you do something a little dumb, but stuff that could get me fired, I like my job. I'm not going to risk it for stupid stuff like that. Whatever. He found his parts, which magically were not hidden. Strange that. And that was that. Well, we had a new guy hire pretty recently, and I've been showing him some parts. Now, I'm not saying this to boast, and I'm not saying this as everyone, oh, laud over me, loody doody. But for what I do, I am the foremost guy in our shop to do it. For what I do. There's plenty of things that are similar to what I do that I have no idea how to do. But for what I do, I'm the shop's guy. I am training all the new guys when we get new guys. If we have mess ups, I'm the guy that fixes them. This isn't me trying to say, oh, I'm so good. It's a matter of I've been doing it the longest. And that's one thing. Even though this guy's been working here far longer, he's been doing other things as well. He just recently started doing what I'm doing. So even though he's got a pretty good idea, he really hasn't done it as long. And I know I'm keeping it vague, but I don't really want to throw people under the bus that don't deserve it. And like I said, I like my job. And what's a great way to lose your job than go online and complain about your job and people that you don't like? Even if this video gets found by my coworkers, so what? I haven't said any names. I haven't said any crap about the job. I haven't said any crap about specific people. Every single person I work with could figure out exactly who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, and what's going on. But they can't do anything about it. And that's not a taunt. Back to my story. I've been training this new guy with some parts that we've done hundreds of times, thousands of times. We probably get 2 or 3 or 4 of these jobs a month, and each one of these jobs is about anywhere from 100 to 500 of these parts. And I've been doing them since I've been hired, so you do the math. Let's say 3.5 years, or however many months, times 3, times we'll cut the difference and say 300. And even though I haven't done all those parts, I've probably done half to 3/4 of them, if not more. So I know my way around these parts is what I'm trying to get at. And I've never had an issue in all these years. And sure enough, this guy that's trying to become his own little leader comes up. You're doing these wrong. He said it a lot more harshly than that. Found out after the fact he was talking schmack on me, saying that I was quite the idiot and ought to teach me a lesson and stuff like that. But yeah, long story short, I've been doing him right all these times. But he went and complained to our supervisor, who, I like the guy, but he doesn't really always understand what needs to be done to these parts. And we haven't needed to do what now we have to do for a long time. So, because one guy couldn't handle being told no, he went and complained, and he made everybody else's job harder, longer, and costs more money. And so when I was talking to my supervisor, he was very polite about it. Hey, we're going to start doing this. Okay, I didn't say this, but I think it's a dumb waste of time, but all right, we can do this. So I told him, all right, no harm, no foul. I'll go through tomorrow and I'll fix everybody's parts because I train them to do this other way. Okay, that was it. It was a 2-second, hey, let's start doing it like this. And I said, okay. Did I agree with him? No. Do I think my way's better? I know it's better. I've done experiments. I can make a faster time and a better part doing it my way. But I'm not the boss. So, but, I'm not the boss. So I can give him my opinion, but if he says do it one way, then I do it that way. Turn around. Go around the corner, and there's little boss man. I was right, wasn't I? No, you weren't. We didn't do them like how you said we did them, but now we do. Well, that's the same thing. No, what you did is you made everybody's job harder, longer, and more annoying. Now you guys may be wondering what the heck is with the story. First off, I needed to vent because I've been getting really frustrated lately, and it's not good to get frustrated in that sort of situation. Second, I figured this would actually have been a really good little talk-see. You can get as mad as you want, guys. You can get as frustrated, as pissed, as scared, as worried, as emotional as you want. I don't give a damn. Get emotional, get mad, get happy, be scared, but be calm. Because, see, if I would have blown up, which I was very close to doing, and in my opinion, I would have had every right to blow up at this guy. You're making my job harder. You're calling me an idiot behind my back. You're saying I'm a liar. You're saying all this crap about me. In my mind, I would have been very well justified to confront him. Now, I guarantee you get two guys like us in a situation like that verbal confrontation is going to evolve to physical really quick. Now, it doesn't matter who threw the first punch in that moment, if it was punches and not stabbing or anything stupid. But now they got two guys who will not be able to work together. Now, here's the tough part. Do they let me go? I'm much newer than him, probably 3 years newer than him. I don't really have a whole lot tied into the company. I mean, I enjoy working there, but really, I'm still young enough I could find another job. But I am, like I said, I am their best at what I do. I'm learning a lot of other skills. They put a lot of time into me. They put a lot of money into me. I'm well liked. I'm well respected. I do my job and I do it well. Or do they get rid of him? He's been there a long time, but he doesn't really make that good quality of parts. He doesn't do this very well. He doesn't do what, they trained him to do. He doesn't do what, most of his money is for. But on the other hand, he's been there a long time. He knows a lot of tricks. He can do a lot of things. There's quid pro quo. Who would get let go in that situation, or would we both be let go? If I wouldn't have been calm, cool, and collected, and it was close, I'm not going to lie and say that it was easy. I was 5 wrong words from starting a fight in the middle of my shop. But if I would have done that, I could have been out of a job. And I'm not saying like I knew this was coming, so I just remembered. But I kind of kept a thought on it. Never do something that'll cost you your job at your job. That's, common sense in my mind. If I were to do something like that, I could lose my job. I lose my job, I lose my income. I lose my income, I lose my vehicles, my toys, and it's hard to care for myself and my animals. I lose all those things, and how do I get them back? I mean, it's not impossible to start from scratch, but when when you got Park Place and, Electric Avenue, and you got all 4 railroads on, Monopoly, it really sucks when you get tossed in jail and you can't roll doubles. I mean, are you gonna die from it? No, but it's gonna set you back a long ways. So, but let me know in the comments what your opinion is, and if you've had any stories like that you'd be willing to let me read out, or if you're willing to share in the comments. But I just wanted to tell you guys that because it was a great opportunity for me to tell you guys that. And again, I needed to vent because I was not happy. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, guys, this is Shadow. I might make another video or 2 really quick tonight. Some really cool little burst ones. But we'll see. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.